Now, let's talk about the benefits of physical activity. One of the things that you'll need to do in order to see that weight drop is exercise. All right. I know that many of you have experienced this before, that you will change a little bit about your eating habits, change a little bit about what you eat throughout the day and what meal choices that you pick throughout the day or throughout the week. And then after about a week or two, you fall off. Why? Because you don't know what to do, how to incorporate it, and you don't exercise. Okay? So now let's talk about the benefits of exercise so that before we start talking about what to do or the types of activity as well, we know the purpose of it and why it's important in our daily routine. Now, number one, it increases your energy levels. Okay? Now, let's use metabolism. Your metabolism is your body's ability to burn calories. It's your fat burning mechanism. All right? So if you're not active or frequently active, your metabolism is going to decrease or your metabolism is just going to be low. All right? Your body's ability to burn fat or to improve your energy is not going to be sufficient. All right. So with physical activity throughout time, your body is going to have more energy and be able to burn more calories. So if you didn't skip most of the good stuff about nutrition, you already know that the more active you are, the higher your BMR becomes. In other words, your body's ability to burn body fat at rest. Okay. So we want to make sure that the more active we are, the more our body can help us by default. Number two, with an increase in energy, your body's demand for sleep increases as well. Not just the demand, but the quality. I'm just going to use QUAL just for short. Your quality of sleep improves. So if you didn't know this already, but I did multiple studies and found out that your body can burn up to 500 calories each night that you sleep. All right. It's important to incorporate at least 6.5 to about 8 hours of sleep every night. It's not always about the quantity. It's about the quality of sleep. What are you doing to prepare yourself before bed? Are you on the phone? Are you watching TV? Do you sleep with the nightlight on? Do you sleep with TV on? You want to make sure that you minimize as much light exposure because your skin are also light receptors. So you want to make sure that you minimize as much light as possible so that you can maximize these extra calories that your body wants to give you every night. Okay? Now, the next thing that it improves is your body's ability to process glucose. So especially for those who are diabetic, insulin is basically like a revolving door that takes in glucose, distributes it, and then close off what it doesn't need. So for those who are diabetic, your door is pretty much closed at this moment. All right. So with physical activity, especially resistance training, now that door opens up, taking in more glucose so that it can distribute it to the necessary organ that needs it, especially your brain. With an increase in insulin efficiency for those who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, one of the things that you guys are familiar with is your A1C. Your A1C level goes down. So now not only you will be happy, but your doctor and your nutritionist is going to be happy. So we want to make sure that we're more active so that our A1C can go down. For those who are hypertensive, your blood pressure, it's going to say high HBP, for an example. Your blood pressure level goes down. Not only that, but the risk of, I'm just going to call this CVD, cardiovascular disease. The risk of cardiovascular diseases like heart attack, stroke, aneurysm, those things decreases as well. So we want to make sure that we increase our activity level so that our body's ability to process glucose can increase. Our A1C level can decrease. Our blood pressure can also maintain a level, maintain its normal regulations and normal levels. And also, the risk of cardiovascular disease can decrease. Now, here's an important thing too as well. With an increase of activity, thoughts of depression, anxiety, suicide thoughts, etc. Those decrease. Now, research says that with an increase of physical activity, the thoughts of these things decreases by 60%. Okay? Not only that you're feeling happier, you're burning more calories at rest. You're sleeping like a baby every night. Your body's ability to process glucose or those health risks decreases. Now, those things that's been holding you captive in your mind decreases as well. So not only that, you're not going to feel depressed, but you're going to feel more productive. You're going to feel a better drive to want to be successful, to want to have healthy relationships. So we want to make sure that we increase our activity level so that these four things can have a drastic change in our life. Let's do it.